Hello.
All right. So you're just where do we find that rough draft for the PowerPoint and stuff?
Okay, so I started a PowerPoint. I'll share it with you guys after we get done with this. I did it on a Google Doc so we can all access it. Because I don't think Outlook has anything like that. You just have your drive. So I started the PowerPoint rough draft. And I can share that with you guys. It's just a rough draft, but basically what I know we have to go over is like the history of the community partner that we chose to go with. So the history of Habitat for Humanity, what their mission is, social issues that they may face. I can't remember what else was in there, but like basically that, and then a summary of what we've done, what we've witnessed. I'm pretty sure that's what it has to be.
That's the PowerPoint version?
Yeah, I don't know if the paper basically goes along with that, except it's in like a paper form.
Yeah, we're doing it too.
I haven't really looked at the guidelines for the paper.
Okay, because we need to have a rough draft for both.
Yeah. I know it has to be APA style format, and it's like, I don't think it's in third person. I don't remember.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Being honest.
Okay. All right. Well, rough drafts are just rough drafts. The rough drafts only do 10 points too.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
I feel like we're all pretty good about writing styles too, though.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I don't think we'll have a problem.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So that's due tomorrow at 1.
Yep.
And then you're just gonna like link us to the PowerPoint. We can add whatever.
Yeah, basically. I figure we could either all just go in on it, or just someone does like 2 slides, someone does another one, someone does some other ones. That way we're all kind of responsible for some part of the PowerPoint.
Right. Does it have like what we need to? Is it the same thing? Like we cover like their mission and.
Yeah, I went ahead and did a lot of like the head titles for them, like that tells what we're going to talk about. So we really just have to go in and add the information. We're going to have to probably cite some stuff.
Right.
Because we need to go in and like actually look at Habitat for Humanity's like website. Because most of the time places like that will have their mission on their website.
Yep.
Right. It does.
Okay. I can see the paper being like you would like make the mission and then explain like what that like is to you.
Yeah, kind of talk about how our volunteer service is definitely falling into that mission, or what we've seen that they really strive towards while we've been there.
Did we all like put like a little like reflection in the paper, like how it's like affected us or whatever?
Well,
oh my gosh, my dogs are freaking out.
Hold on, I had whoa. I know. Okay, hold on. Let me split the screens so I can read off. Let's see.
Lily's just gonna sit with us because she can't be trusted.
Okay. Your team project / presentation and paper should cover several topics: the history and mission of your community partner, the social issues this organization attempts to address, the nature of your project and how it contributed to the mission / work of your community partner, a synopsis of how the project went, possible directions for future work. Examples include if you had an extended amount of time or more resources, what direction might you take your project, what recommendations you would make for possible future SLSLPs with this community project.
Interesting.
So
I feel like we could talk about like if it were like summertime or something, we would be like more willing to like go outside and like actually
do the actual construction.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think it'd be beneficial, like, if there was, like, I don't know, some sort of, like, discussion between groups. Because, like, we know, obviously, what Habitat for Humanity is doing, but we don't really know, like, other places.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying.
So it'd be interesting to get, like, their feedback and what they drew from wherever they volunteered.
Right.
That's a good one.
For a written project paper, it says students will collaboratively compose/post a team paper that's 2 to 3 pages in length, APA format, and in first person plural. Describing, analyzing, summarizing the team's overall project according to the team project content topics.
All right.
Wait.
See. Because the PowerPoint is worth 150 points.
Mm-hmm.
A written paper, yeah, it's really heavily graded. Like this whole thing overall is 36% of our grade.
Yeah. It's kind of funny too though, because like the rough draft part is just only 10 points. And then
but then it like jumps to such a heavy grading.
So here's an extra 140 points. Like, thanks, dude.
Our written project paper is 75 points. Evaluations are 75, and then team evaluation is 50.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So much writing.
I'm so sick of it.
Over it.
We'll do great.
So, like, our rough draft is due tomorrow, and then final, obviously, next week.
Yeah, it's so weird to think that finals are next week. My God.
I know. It's terrifying.
I agree.
Final in SL.
Huh?
There's one on there for like 150 points, and I was like,
for this class?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's for in class or not.
Huh.
But like on the rating system, it said there was like 150 point final exam.
Oh, geez.
So I'm wondering if our presentation or like our project is due next Sunday, and then the following Sunday, their final exam or something.
I don't know. Like the last day is like that Friday, so maybe something's due like that Friday.
Or by that Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like his exams though, because it's a lot of just summarizing what we've learned and like applying it to your learning style, which is nice. Okay, there is a project evaluation. So it's basically from 1 to 5, 5 being the highest you can get for the topic, 1 the lowest. There, some of the guidelines that we're getting evaluated on is the team was able to capture and keep the attention of the audience, but this is for like presenting. Yeah.
We don't have to do like the whatever class that was where you like recorded like your voice on a PowerPoint.
Oh, we don't have to do that?
Hopefully not, because that was a huge pain.
Critical thinking course.
Okay, well, some of these could still apply to us, though. The presentation was organized and understandable. The problem was clearly described. Critical thinking was demonstrated. Worked well together, involved all group members, professional in all aspects of the presentation. So I think that also has to do with just our layout if we don't actually do one in person.
Right.
Okay. Volunteer work, how is it going for you guys?
So far, so good. Still the day left.
Good, yeah.
We only have to volunteer 3 days, right?
Right, but it's like 15 hours total.
And like 3 days would technically
be 5 hours each.
half short.
Yeah,
right?
they're all 4.5 instead of the 5. So.
Well, I'll just have to go like an extra hour and a half then.
Yeah, you can like leave whenever. So if you just clock in.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys done?
I have 1 day left.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the same with me.
So I just caught up with you guys.
I'm at the hospital, so I don't know if that could be applied. I was gonna ask him. It was like an hour and something, so that'd be kind of nice.
It's just so hard finding time to volunteer this week with
Everything going on.
Yeah, since it's like the week before finals
Mm-hmm.
and then school and work and
Yeah.
it's just like it's like everything that I need to get done needs to be done in like a certain time frame, and it's always the same time.
Yep. Like no.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go on Tuesday since we don't have clinical this week.
Yeah, that's nice. I have research Tuesday morning.
I was gonna go Tuesday, but I have to work Tuesday morning and I'm off at 6. I'm like, well, they're closed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. I'm thinking Tuesday night or Wednesday morning.
I might just go Wednesday.
Don't forget your paper though, so they can sign it.
Right. Are you gonna do the afternoon session, Nicole?
I might do
Tuesday?
the afternoon session on Tuesday, just because I get done with research at like 11.
Right.
So, otherwise I might go Wednesday morning. I'm not sure.
What stuff have you guys been doing in your volunteer?
Just whatever they tell us to do.
Gosh, I look ridiculous right now. Yeah, just restocking shelves, putting supplies away that they like just priced. We priced some stuff too. So
Right. Did some markdowns.
that was good.
Which one are you guys at?
The Euclid.
But yeah. Is that where you go?
Yeah, it's like 2 exits away from my apartment, so it's the closest one.
Adon?
Oh yeah.
You did?
What?
The best. Did you meet Ada? It's like Adon.
Dawn.
Adon?
Yeah, Adon. Yeah.
Fun fact, I went to the elementary school with him.
Shut
Oh
up.
really?
Yeah. He transferred after 5th grade. So like I saw him the other day, I was like, I know you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Heck. Okay, that's awesome. It's such a small world.
Yeah. I was like,
What?
oh.
Were you there by yourself Sunday, or was there like another volunteer?
I was there by myself for like Mercy students at least, but there were a lot of volunteers, especially this weekend. Yeah. This weekend there are a lot of people, but like I've noticed that weekends that I volunteer, it's a lot of volunteers, but I don't know what they're doing, but they're like not college students. They're not doing it for school or anything. But there's like a bunch of different races that volunteer on the weekends.
Huh. Is it like a church or like a...
Yeah, I don't know if it's like for a church thing or something, but like they have volunteer logs too. So I'm just like, I wonder what it was for. And like I was gonna ask one of them because I was like working on some projects, and then they had an older lady come in and she was like helping me with some of them. She was like very quiet at first, and I felt like it was because of the language barrier. And then as time went on, we started talking. I was gonna ask her, but then it like slipped my mind because it was like kind of, I was like, oh, whatever. Yeah.
I'm laying down. Huh. Just trying, it's probably, yeah, but it's true though. Like, why would they have logs if it's a church?
Yeah. So I don't know what it might be for, but like, I mean, when I was talking to her, she was just like, no, I've been here for like 9 years. I have most of my family here. I really like it. Like, so I started talking to her, but like, I didn't know if it was something that like they were doing for something else. Like, I know when my dad was doing his residency to like actually get his residence of like the US, he did have to do some like service work, just like get involved in the community. So I don't know if it was about, I was just like, oh, if it is, I don't want to be like prying into her information.
Right.
I'll leave it be.
Oh, okay. I was kind of assuming maybe it was something like that, but then I was like, is that a thing? So, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Just kind of gets you out there. It's like,
yeah, so I was just like,
we can
it might be.
Add that into our project.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There haven't really been any like other interesting volunteers when we've gone. Just like a couple high school kids.
One or two. Like, I've never really seen volunteers. But it doesn't
Right.
help. We don't have, like,
but one of our shifts was like a Friday afternoon. So
yeah.
Probably not a super popular time to volunteer.
So true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, no. There were a lot of people. They were older though, so I was like, oh. I didn't really talk at first, so I was like, But the first day I was put with Phil for half the day, the guy who does like appliances, like washer, dryer, stoves, microwaves,
Oh,
like
in
all
the
that
back?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you have you do?
It's just cleaning, processing donations. A lot of the time I've done has just been like processing a lot of the donations.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I accidentally splattered paint all over someone's face. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Hillary and I have been put to work.
Right.
No, I'm in the back most of the time.
That's nice. Yeah, we are moving stuff around and building stuff and climbing scaffolds.
Right.
All sorts of stuff.
Yep. No, those damn paintbrushes need restocked every time we're there.
Every time. Without failure. Oh gosh, yeah, it's been good though.
No.
People.
One of them gave me a drill yesterday, and he was just like, "Just be very careful, Cindy." I'm just like, "I'm careful." He's just like, "No, like I don't think you are. Just be careful."
Yeah, that sounds like what's his name? Austin. Me, Austin, Cindy.
Is he the very flamboyant like guy at the register?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He showed us his high heels last time. He's a wonderful human.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
Yeah, he's
very
quite something.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
What's the lady's name? Mama something.
Mama Carla. Have you ever meet Mama Carla?
No,
I feel like it's
a
Mama
eclectic group that works there.
Holds the place together.
Right. But I mean, like the guy that's in charge of it and stuff. Like Nicole and I met him last week, and he seems like down to earth and like very organized and.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the? This sounds bad, but like the bigger guy with gray hair.
No, he's like he's pretty short.
His same name though.
I don't know. Every time I'm there, it's a guy with like.
Is he kind of always wear like does he wear like a hat? Kind of has like a little bit of a stooped, not stooped, but like his back's a little curved too.
Yeah.
He's a hunchback.
Phil? It's not Phil.
Everyone I've met there though is super, super nice.
Right.
No, they're all super nice.
I feel like you have to be to work in a place where you do that and then you constantly have volunteers.
Yeah, and a lot of them are like they don't get the half shifts that we do. They're 9 to 6 every day.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
no. The ones that I usually work with are like Zach and Tyler and Steven in the back.
Oh, is Tyler the pretty boy?
Tyler, he's short.
Oh, no.
Which one's the pretty boy?
What was his name?
I don't know.
Oh, it was so funny. This Mama Carla, we were like standing there, and like the pretty boy was like in the same aisle, and he was like talking to us, and he was like, I don't know, he said something, and then Mama Carla like turned to us. She's like, "Isn't he cute?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's a pretty boy." And then he like heard me, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, never mind."
Yeah, and Nicole was there with. No, that wasn't the day that your BF was there.
Oh, Matt was there that day. I was just like, "Yep, he's a pretty boy." It was amazing.
No. I might be able to go Tuesday afternoon, though. It just depends on my boss because they love to not give me a set schedule.
Oh my gosh, same with mine at the bar. We get it like the day of. I'm like, okay, I'm working tonight.
Yeah. Well, lately they've been, hey, can you come in at this time? I'm like, sure. All right, cool, because you're scheduled at 10. I'm like, thanks.
Cool.
That's why it's such a struggle lately between, because like, I know last week we had to do that paper where it's like your strategies and what you need to work on. I'm like, I should probably work on getting my time management together because it's a
right. Like the first like 6 of them or something. It's like, well, I suck at this.
Yeah, I'm good
There's
at that sometimes.
Yeah, right.
It was like proper sleep, which I work 2 nights a week, so I don't sleep. Like,
well, I'm like, ask me this in the summer and you'll get way better results. Ask me this during like the fall and the winter and the spring semesters, I'm screwed.
yeah.
Wait. All right, sorry, I'm gonna be annoying. So you go to content.
Yes.
And then where?
You go to content and you know how it shows like all your weekly folders?
Yeah.
Okay, on the very left, it tells you like weekly folder modules or something. Underneath that tab is like the team SL, SLPs.
Weekly folder lesson. Okay, wait, I clicked on it. Okay.
And then it just gives you all the information.
I'm still not, I'm like lost. Because now it's just taking me week by week.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if I can share my screen on this.
Probably.
Okay.
If you could, that'd be kind of cool.
I know I can do it on Skype. Okay, so.
All right, I'm on SL. And then I click content. I just click it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, go to content. And then on the right side, it says Servant Leadership Service Learning Project folder.
On the right side?
I mean left side. Jesus.
Oh, okay. And it's the, oh, okay. I don't have that folder thing.
It's like under where it says overview, bookmarks, course schedule, table of content.
Table of content.
Syllabus.
Syllabus, and then I see SVL 285 online weekly lesson folder.
Wiki. You don't have the other one?
No, I don't have the other one.
Oh, that's a problem.
No.
That's weird. Why don't you have it? That's strange.
Well, which document did you want?
I just want to know what I should be doing for like the rough draft paper in PowerPoint, so I can start working on that. Or just
I
like,
I can email you the document.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, I will. Hold on. Oh, I didn't know that one was there. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just.
Oh, this one's nice because it actually tells you about how many paragraphs you should have per topic.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that one.
Yeah, because it's like the history and mission should be 1 to 2 paragraphs. Social issues should be 1 paragraph. Okay. Nature of your project 1 to 2. Synopsis a paragraph. Analysis should be 2 to 3. Possible direction for future work 1 to 2.
This is the paper. Okay.
Okay.
How do you guys want to try to divide this up? Because I know it's kind of hard to like. I mean, it's possible, but it's kind of hard to write a paper with like multiple people, right?
Do we want to? I mean, one person can type it, but like we could probably just do a Google Doc for that too, and just everyone puts their ideas on it and our opinions, and then we just kind of put it into a paper.
Yeah, I could agree with that. And PowerPoint will just kind of add some stuff and like write what we will add and stuff.
Right.
It doesn't technically have to be, it's just kind of getting a format out there for it.
I mean, if we want, we could totally have one person do the PowerPoint too, or we could just split it up as long as we all like include our ideas into it.
Slides and the PowerPoint.
Because, I mean, either way, I'll share it with you guys.
Okay.
We can decide on our layout and font and everything like that too later. Since this is just a rough draft, I figure it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you said that you had like do you have the slides like named or whatever?
Yeah, the slides are titled.
How many slides are there?
So far, I think it's like 6. Which my thing is, he said the presentation has to be like 25 minutes long, but I don't know if we're gonna actually have to record a presentation or not, because
have to be a rough draft, but we can clarify it for the final.
Yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do the slides that we have like information on for now, basically what's outlined in the guidelines. And if he gives us feedback saying we need more slides or we need to add more information, we can always go off of that, but at least it's just a rough draft. It's just easier if it were like an actual presentation that we could do, because that way it's like I'm not as worried about the slides as I am the content I would be giving.
Yep. I agree. Okay. Well then, I'd say for as of right now, then let's just split up the slides.
Yeah.
Right. Just want to do like the first 2, the second 2, and the.
I can like lay out some titles for like the paper. I'll share like a Google Doc, and then and then we can just throw some ideas for what to write in there, and then formulate something.
There are currently 5 slides because I was adding one on. I can do like the history and the mission.
Yeah.
Someone can do social issues and hold on.
Did you take any pictures when you were there, Cindy? Because we usually have pictures.
No, I was gonna, but like I didn't know how many pictures we were actually gonna have to do, so I was gonna actually talk to you guys about that. I was gonna text you guys and see what we had, and then since we all have one session left, we can still take more.
Yeah. We need to definitely take some.
Yeah, I think pictures, which is okay.
But I'll talk to my boss tomorrow and see what she says about work, and then hopefully I'm off before 1:30 so I can go in.
Awesome.
And I'll just let you guys know in our chat.
That'd be a good idea.
Okay. But yeah, I'll do history and mission. Someone can do
that's for
issues. Yep. Social issues and nature of the project. And then we have synopsis and analysis.
What do you want, Hillary? I really don't care.
I don't care either.
I can do the social issues and something else.
The social issue, I can't even talk. Social issues and nature of the project.
What would the project entail? Or just send me the thing. I'll figure it out.
Nature of our project?
Yeah, what is it? What is that like kind of going towards?
Like purpose?
Yeah, I feel like it'd be purpose and like what demographic it's aimed at. Okay.
Just
and then
social, is that kind of going off of what we just did a writing for, social justice issues?
It says the social issues this organization attempts to address.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's the poverty levels and just stuff like that, making stuff more attainable for people with lower incomes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, I can do that. Easy.
And then, so that means Hillary, yours will be a synopsis of how the project went. I feel like we've all volunteered enough that we can all really do that one since we only have one left.
Oh, yeah, no.
So that one won't be hard to do. And then an analysis and assessment of the project outcomes. So
Okay.
did you accomplish the objectives you set out to attain? Why or why not? In what ways did your SLSLP experience connect to the key concepts of servant leadership and the Mercy core values?
I honestly feel like the paper is literally our PowerPoint, right? So I honestly feel like we won't do a voiceover. We're just going to have the paper, and then he can just refer to that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll probably get more explanation tomorrow, though.
Yeah, that's true, because it's worth so much to, like, just bullet point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't like to overwrite on PowerPoints, but
Same.
if it's worth that much, then what makes it worth that much?
Yeah. I definitely think it's worth that much if you do, like, an oral presentation.
Right.
Then I can see it.
Well, hopefully, like, we'll just take, like, a crap load of photos the next time that we're there, and that can be the majority of our PowerPoint.
Yeah, we can add it in and be like, here's the fun times we've had.
Right.
I mean, it is pretty fun being there, surprisingly.
No, I, like, actually enjoy it and, like, can...
It goes by quickly. Like, I feel like other volunteers...
It's so fun.
Until it's, like, you're, like, halfway through and you're like, oh, my gosh.
I know, because it'd be funny. Hillary and I would do something. We were like, that had to be at least like an hour of our time, and it was like 20 minutes, and we're like, what the heck?
That was me. And then one day they were like, okay, we're gonna price all these boxes of blankets, and I was just like sitting there wanting to like sleep with the blankets. And then so I finally got done pricing all of them. I'm like, wow, that felt like a long time. And then I looked at my phone and I was like, wow, that was 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I know. We were looking for stuff to do, and there's like a pile of those like carpet squares or whatever. And we're like, maybe we'll just organize these, and it'll take like 10, 15 minutes. And it was like 3 minutes later.
You're like, all right.
Cool.
Hide. But yeah.
Okay. Yep. I will email you the document for the paper, and then I will add you guys both into the PowerPoint so we can all work on it. And then if we have any questions, we can just.
I'll try to Google that for the paper.
Okay. So I have like synopsis and like.
Do we want to try to just tackle? Sorry. Do you want to try to just tackle the same stuff on the paper, since we're already doing presentation? Because then we can have an idea of what we want to put. Where's that? Yeah. And then Hillary, for yours, we can like send you some stuff because like that's.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if you guys just want to like send me like a paragraph of like overall feelings of it, then I can just add it in.
I will do that. I will probably do that later when I get home. I have to go to my brother's birthday party.
Fun. What birthday?
He's 8, and we have to go to church.
I was like, yeah. I was picturing it being like a way older birthday.
Oh, I wish. No, I gotta go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, good times.
I haven't been there since I was like 9.
It's amazing. Let us know how that goes, please.
I will. All right. So yeah, we'll share the documents, get it finished. I will be on later today, upload all my stuff, send you guys the paragraphs over my paper. And then Hillary, just let me know if you don't have the tab 2 that Nicole doesn't have, and I will share the information with you too.
Yeah, let me just look quick.
Okay.
I'm like shocked. Oh, you know what? I just found it actually. It's at the way bottom. I'm sorry, no, it's at the way bottom of mine. That's why it's weird.
Like the folder?
Yeah, it wasn't at the top. Oh, it's because when you click weekly module, it drops everything down.
Right.
That's what it was. So then okay, never mind.
Yeah, I
found it.
Which one is it? Is it the paperwork guidelines?
Yes. The one that I was reading off of was written project summary reflection paper.
Okay, so that's what we'll do for that one, and then the one above that's for the PowerPoint.
Yeah, because the other one is like a guideline for the paper, but when you look at what we're graded off of, they're graded off almost the same topics, and this one goes more into depth over what we had to cover. So I figured we could go off of this one a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I saw. So.
Okay.
Have you written your speech yet for research? I'm getting off. Yeah, well, I know. I'm gonna write it after I do this stuff.
Well, I just need to like find something and write. I mean, at least like in the like class this week, she kind of explained it a little bit better.
Yeah, I still like. I don't think what I'm gonna talk about is gonna be like what you're wanting, but whatever.
Well, I was like gonna ask her. I was like, does this have to be my religion, or can I do like?
It's more spirituality based than it is religion based.
Right. Well, yeah, and that's yeah. Like my initial thought was like, how does like the power of like belief affect like outcomes? You know, like when they do like placebos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't. But then when she explained it more this week, I'm like, I don't know if that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
You'll get there. Cindy, are you in the BSN?
Yeah, I start all my stuff in January.
Okay. Oh wait, so you haven't done like nursing classes yet, right?
The only one I've done is the nursing 180.
Is that like theories or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
that 5-week course.
Yeah, that's so easy.
That one was very easy.
It's nice. Good way to get that out of the way though.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything though, feel free to contact us. We've been through it all.
Still going through it.
I'm not excited at all.
You're doing great. Foundations though, don't ever get discouraged. You'll do it.
Yeah, everyone always tells me stuff about foundations. I'm like,
Foundations.
Foundation.
I was like, I don't even know if I'm cut out because like literally it was like the first. I don't even know if it was like the first week of class or something, but like, which one's Tria? Is that the Deb? Deb is the
That's the scary one.
The scary one. Is she the blonde-haired one?
The little one.
Tria's the one that I had for philosophy and theory of nursing.
Okay. Yeah,
I think Tria's nice. Tria's very good at
yeah, I agree.
explaining and like being personable.
She's also really good about getting you involved whether you want to or not, but it's nice because you really get involved in your learning.
Right.
Yeah.
But Deb, like, if people aren't like participating.
Wrap this up quick, and then we can talk after. Just so he doesn't catch the aftermath of us talking about other classes.
Right.
I'm adding you guys to this really quick before I forget because I'm
you're fine. Sorry, I just wanted to. I figured we should just wrap this part up before we start talking about other stuff.
Right.
Okay. So you guys should get an invite to that PowerPoint. I will finish it up in a minute.
Okay.
Quick, so we know what to work on with each slide. Just add us into that paper, and we will hopefully volunteer together Tuesday, and we should be done.
It'll be fun so we can get some tips too.
Yep, we need to get some good pictures.
Or something.
Right. And then just maybe like a snippet paragraph of your thoughts towards habitat.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, cool.
Great.
All right, and
we'll submit this then.
Okay, cool.
All right.
How do you end this bad boy? You got this.